Let's see. Okay, black bowl means piping hot, if I'm reading Marco right. And yeah, red chili chicken noodles. Not bad. These noodles look like it'll hit the spot. Looks like you're working really hard. I thought you were some rich person who brought their attendant out to experience life in the real world. But I am rich. Yeah? I don't suppose I could have my meal in the house. I'm broke. Your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. Yeah, we have like 3 million Denny's.
Maybe don't say that.
Let me actually check. Yeah, 2.4 million. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. Yeah, 2.4. For all these years, the noodle shop still is practiced today. Look at it, it's only getting longer. I do like these little chatter bits, even if they do pop out too quick often. Let's see. Knight, I'm pretty sure that he doesn't like people touching his tail because of his professionalism and stuff. He doesn't want people to touch it and then ruin how it looks and stuff, because later he'd have to fix it up or something, but I'm assuming that because of his professionalism and stuff, and how he likes everything all perfect. I remember when I was rich and easy. Every bowl of noodles looks so good to me. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. I don't really have any special requests. I'll take whatever you suggest. Is there anything you can recommend? How about this white bowl of fried barbecue noodles? It's one of our most popular dishes. That sounds pretty good, but isn't fried barbecue a little greasy? I like eating meat, but it's not very healthy if it's greasy. Well, how about a black bowl of red chili chicken noodles? The soup isn't greasy and it's good for your immune system. That does sound good, but the black bowl has red chili in it. Won't that be a bit too spicy? I can eat spicy food, so there's no problem there, but I just don't feel like eating something that's super spicy. I thought you said you didn't have any special requests. It's quite alright, I understand. It's just a bit picky. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main requests. Meaty, but not greasy, and not spicy. Please, could you suggest some dishes for them? Let's see. Either the chicken or the meat here.
I guess the middle one? I'm unsure on this one.
Okay, green pepper meat noodles. The white bowl with green peppers is pretty good, but the meat is still a bit greasy. No thank you. Okay, so we get chicken then. To be fair, chicken... To my specific knowledge, which could be lacking, I think chicken is like the most efficient food when it comes to meat. Like, you can raise a fuck ton of chickens in a small area. It doesn't take as long for them to mature as well. And there's also less fat on it, I believe.
Yeah, apparently the answer is bone broth.
Okay. Wow, that sounds great. And the meat on those bones doesn't look greasy at all. I'll take one of those. So basically spare ribs with noodles.
Okay, yeah, the name was kind of confusing there.
To be fair, I've heard that spare ribs are good and all, but I don't like food touching my face much. So I'm not what would that even translate to? I'm not the ones. I'm not the type for just holding something and biting it off of it.
Basically, you do not eat hamburgers.
Hamburgers and such I am good with, but more like the stuff that you need to... You basically end up smearing half your face with instead.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Like, some food I'm fine with eating my hands, but if I feel like I'm gonna get messy, I'm gonna try to make it smaller to make it easier to eat. Since, again,
yeah.
I have a beard in real life. I do wash it and clean it, but it can be nice to not have to wash it several times a day.
Yeah. Let's see. Marco, I'd pay 300 to comb his tail. Knight, oops, never mind. I am rich. I have 4 million Denny's. Actually, now that I check, I almost have 5 million Denny's. I'd pay like 2.5 million of my Denny's just to head pet von Lycon. Marco, you guys are richer, but I'm richer. I have 260 Denny's. No. Knight? Oh, beard? I love me a good, big floofy beard. Anyways, your order has been settled. Thank you for your business. No, I should be thanking you. I'm not the type of diner with many requests. It must be a real pain for you to get a picky eater, right? Thank you for sharing your concerns. We always try to cater to the needs of our diners, no matter the customer. I hope you have a lovely meal. As expected of Lycon, cool, calm, and collected. I've counted up all the orders of all the customers in line. Let's hurry up and give Chop Jr. the final table.
I thought we were to do more.
Yeah, that was just...
the line was.
Yeah, just a summary of it. Like, we did get the orders for everyone else in between. We just didn't show all of that. That's it. You guys are moving fast. Let me see. This is a complete clear table with prominent, easy-to-read items. You really are a gem of a worker. Oh, once I'm financially independent, I'd love to have such a capable attendant helping out with daily operations in the shop. Just think of all the customers he'll attract just by standing there. Lycon's services cost top dollar. Wait, they have dollar as a saying here? Okay, yeah, this is after the fall of the previous civilization and all, so yeah, different monetary systems did exist. It looks like the figures of speech have survived afterwards. Your praise honors me, but you surely are joking. I'm merely a humble attendant. I wonder if you might be available now to answer a few questions? Oh, I almost forgot about all that. Go ahead and ask away. We can talk about anything you want, except my pin. Have you seen a little girl called Lilac? She used to shop at your store quite frequently. Like who? Ah, sorry, my memory isn't the greatest. I'm always forgetting other people's names. Well, she's always saying things that people find difficult to understand. I remember now. That girl who's always talking nonsense. I know her. I saw her recently. She just came into our store recently for some part-time work. One look tells me she'd never lifted a finger on housework at home, but she is hard-working, studious, and a pretty good person. Speaking of which, I just paid her a big advance on her salary today. She seemed nice and she left her student ID as collateral, so I gave her the advance. An advance on her salary? Got it. Thank you for your cooperation. You have been a tremendous help. It's fine. Now that you mention it, what is your relationship with that kid? Lilac is my employer. She has had some minor issues recently, and I'm duty-bound to keep her safe. So it's like that, then. Hang on, if that kid is your boss, then does that mean Belle... I'm Lycon's friend. Just as Lady Belle here advised, we are as close as intimate friends. But in addition to that, she is also a master. And now I get it. Anyway, Thyron attendant, you are very capable. If you're after any side gigs in the future, please come and find me. I'll make it worth your while.
Lycon, no!
That could be taken very wrong.
Yeah, I know what it means. It means something, nothing wrong with it in the past, but nowadays it has another translation.
They walk away and Chop Jr. is like going, wow, that kid's kinky as fuck.
Yeah, it's people taking when people hear that term nowadays, they automatically think of the other term it's supposed to mean, and it can mean. No.
Let's see, chat. Marco, I love me beard. One of the reasons I dislike shaving. I do keep my mustache though. Knight, oh, they'll attract customers, alright. Marco, Knight gonna waste all his money on whatever Lycon is. Knight, how could that be taken wrong? Like a dominatrix, master, mistress stuff and such. Marco, Bella's gonna hold Lycon to that.
Yeah, and the word intimate friend can also be as an alternative use for friends with benefits and such.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised I managed to sneak that one through.
Yeah, I think that he's supposed to speak a little bit more old-termed. And when you
Yeah.
think in that context, nothing wrong. They mean they are close friends. However, that intimate has taken a more different translation nowadays. Hence,
Yeah.
they may misunderstand him.
Looks like you've gathered a lot of information about Lilac. Discuss it with Lycon, and the penny has dropped for night.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time. Logically speaking, she should not lack pocket money to spend. Unless, perhaps she's saving up to purchase something particularly expensive.
What if maybe Lilac wants to buy the painting she wanted to steal?
As expected of a great proxy such as yourself, you came to this conclusion immediately as well. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago. But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about...
Lycon uses his hands to convey an impossibly large number.
Wait, how much? How could someone her age come up with that much money?
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy and are unable to spend time with her. However, they are very strict and expect the best from her. No matter what she's doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it. Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend. Though she may have material wealth, is she truly happy? I've been wondering ever since I took over attendant duties for this household. Perhaps that is exactly why Miss Lilac spends so much time with her comics. At the very least, in the world of comic book fiction, she is free.
You're such a sweet guy.
You flatter me, but I may not be how you think I am. Someone once told me that family is an everlasting, unavoidable curse placed upon a person. No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go, that curse will forever follow you like a shadow. When you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep. Perhaps it is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood, but I've always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
That's pretty dark. Who told you something like that?
An old friend. No one worth mentioning. I'm sorry. It appears I've digressed. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help. Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands. However, what I'm most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird. If this were so, she may end up in danger. So, may I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location? Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
Yeah, sounds like Lilac is the typical gilded cage kid, huh?
Dear.
Hello. Oh, this young lady here. Interested in buying some jade? We just got a new batch in. No thanks, I don't need it. As expected of a rich young girl. How about you buy a piece of jade for this tavern attendant with you? It could be a token of trust between you two. Seeing it is like seeing your master in person. Just imagine passing this down for 5 generations to your descendants. How about this? I'll cut you a 12% discount. I'm practically giving it away. Just consider it a way to make friends. Name's Casey. Every pawn trader around here knows my name. You guys are lucky to have bumped into me. Mr. Casey, we are not here to shop. Have you heard about that famous piece at the museum getting torched? Do you know who did this? It was the artist himself. All his works are supposed to be fireproof. If it burned, it's definitely a fake. Alright, your turn. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird. Or to be more precise, the formerly active Mockingbird. I never would have guessed a couple of decent-looking guys like you were actually in the know. Guess you deserve a bonus question. Who is the leader of Mockingbird? That's not one of our code words. I'm just messing with you. If you knew the answer to the industry's biggest secrets, you wouldn't be standing here, would you? Best remain silent. There's some code talk going on here. Fine. Got anything you need to sell? My cut's a fixed 20%, no discounts. No, we'd like to ask you for some information. Naturally, we shall offer appropriate compensation. Oh, looking for a bit of intel, huh? You've come to the right person. But rules are rules. If you want the info, I need the code word. And your master has to give it to me too. The most famous piece at the museum was torched. Who was the arsonist? The artist himself? Very good, correct. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird? Very good, you're correct. Tell me then, what do you want to know? It's about the painting Divine Hearts. Do you know who the buyer is? Having us repeat the code words doesn't have much of a value if we just heard them spoken. More the game going, paying attention, huh? Oh, that. Then you really have come to the right place. The buyer of that painting is a little girl, I believe. Kids these days, each richer than the last. That's precisely as I predicted. Got it. Thank you for the information. No problem. Oh yeah, one more question for the attendant. Are you working solo these days, or do you have a partner? Surely this pampered lady here with her innocent Bambi eyes isn't your partner, right? I once had a partner. But now, we are enemies. Oh, that happens all the time in this line of work. And we've all had partners who ended up becoming our enemies. So, why did you split? Trouble dividing your cuts equally? Come on, spill the beans. I love hearing these stories. I'm sorry, that's private. Lycon frowns and pulls awkwardly at the collar on his coat. He seems quite reluctant to talk about this topic. Yikes. Judging by the look on your face, you must have parted way in some spicy drama. Since we didn't know each other back then, I'm a top mediator in this industry, and maybe if I'd stepped in, you'd still be peacefully splitting your profits. So, what is your former partner up to now? Have they got any good stuff? Go on, tell him I'll pay top Denny. Ever heard of the saying, silence is golden? It's okay. Thank you for helping out, Master. Mr. Casey, here's your promised remuneration. Let us hereby part ways. After talking to the suspicious merchant, you give Lycon a wink. Lycon instantly understands, and the two of us walk to a remote area together.
You seem to have something about which you would like to inquire. Please, go ahead.
How come you know so much about this sort of thing?
I've merely dabbled a little in such things. I would not consider myself an expert. I understand your confusion. However, this concerns my past. It also concerns my nemesis.
I see. You haven't said anything yet, but I get it.
Indeed. They are memories I would rather not bring up. In any case, that past is not pleasant.
All right, I'll let you off the hook for now. Guess I'll just have to interrogate you later.
Thank you for your understanding. As a matter of fact, I once had dealings with these intermediaries due to... well, I had my reasons. Many of them are so cunning they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them. If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful and do not give your trust lightly. Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon. We must stop her before that happens. She should have just finished with her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
Yeah, Lycon's light fur hides a dark past, huh?
Yeah.
So Mockingbird is a super mean phantom thieves syndicate. They can't get hold of anything if they want to. Not even Tops can stop them. Really? I'm not buying it. Don't you believe me? The biggest case at that time was what was it again? The Lumeric whatever, that hotel. That's right, that's the one. Are you also a fan of Mockingbirds? Not really. I just happen to know a thing or two about them. The students gather around Lycon, chatting endlessly. Seems like he's managed to make his way into their inner circle. It's time to ask about Lilac. I've got a question I'd like to ask you all. Do you know Miss Lilac? Sure, she's in our cram class. But I don't think she's here today. She was here earlier, but she has already left. Not sure what's up with her. She's always on about some Companion of Justice stuff. Totally weird if you ask me. Nah, you're just not getting it. She's trying to be edgy. Edgy? That's ancient. Yeah, that trend died like last decades. Oh right, at the last PTA, her folks didn't show. Some old dude came instead. I think it was her attendant. I thought it was her grandpa. But seriously, she's loaded. She's even got a personal chauffeur. Why doesn't she just hire a tutor to teach her at home then? Who knows? Maybe she wants to make friends? She's solo all the time. I kind of feel sorry for her. It's not like there's much we can do. Legit can't make heads or tails of what she says. Plus, she's always buried in her comics during breaks. I'm like, no thanks. I wouldn't want to hang out with someone like her. Lilac appears at the corner. Uh-oh. Let's see, Marco. My friend just kicked me out of the voice chat we were in because he has Gallagher in his party and I was thirsting over him. Well, you do need to keep water away from the fire types. Miss Lilac. I was expecting her to run. Miss Lilac. That's enough. I don't want to hear it. Are you satisfied seeing me like this? I'm useless. Such a freak. So hated by everyone. That's the kind of person I am. Are you happy now? Lilac ran off again. Lycon and you glanced at each other silently before chasing after her. Well, guess I was right.
Poor thing.
I'm just picturing Lycon running ahead, realizing that Belle can't keep up and just stopping and waiting for her.
I just ran past her look-alike.
You've been investigating me all this time. Was it my father or mother who put you up to it? Is it because I skipped one of my extra classes recently, or I dropped a rank in the monthly exam? I always fixated on these things. It's all they even remember. Lilac ran off again. Lycon and you glanced at each other silently before chasing after her. There she is. Hope she doesn't run into traffic. You also think the other students are correct, right? Companion of Justice? What a joke. I fantasize all day long about being the chosen one, yet I can't even control my daily life. It's my only dream. Why do you want to take that away from me? Stop following me! Don't look at me! Please. And there she goes again. Okay, luckily when the cars weren't crossing. Having run alongside Lycon for a long time, you are already out of breath. While Lycon remains as composed as ever, you inadvertently catch his eye and sense he's hesitating, as if wanting to suggest carrying you. Luckily, you managed to catch up to Lilac before that.
Miss Lilac, please, we have no ill intentions. And I do not agree with what those other students said about you. I merely want to warn you that Mockingbird is suspicious. It is possible you may encounter danger if you go.
Even if I'm in danger, it doesn't concern you. In the end, you're just an attendant that my parents hired. Why are you trying to stick your nose into everything? In any case, you're probably just like those other people. You must think I'm a freak, just like they do. Well, I'm so sorry that you're forced to take care of someone who only causes trouble, who no one loves, who's edgy and delusional like me.
I've never thought that. Miss Lilac, you are a respectable, important employer of Victoria Housekeeping. We would never treat someone like yourself with such utter disrespect.
But you weren't even willing to listen to what I said.
My most sincere apologies. My knowledge is lacking. I have yet to better understand popular subcultures, such as what being edgy truly means. I shall make sure to take lessons and educate myself on it.
Let's be real. It's way too much to expect others to understand this edgy lingo. The only reason I can understand is because of natural talent. Yeah.
Right. X to doubt. Let's see. Chats. Marco. He told me he kicked me well, he gets more booze because in his words he's not drunk enough for my shit. I mean, we can change that in the end she does get hit by a car.
It doesn't matter anymore. This is all just the price I need to pay to become a companion of justice. I bought the painting so I can finally meet with them. The people at Mockingbird told me that I'm the most promising recruit yet. I will join them and become a companion of justice. You cannot stop me.
I understand. If that is your wish, I will not stop you. I will help you fulfill it.
I'm meeting with Mockingbird at the Ballet Twins at this time tomorrow.
Accidentally skipped a bit there, I think.
You know, I can in fact do this by myself. I don't need you. I've got a carrot and I've prepared weapons to deal with the ethereals. So, I don't care if you come or not. It's up to you.
Lilac leaves.
My apologies. I have brought shame upon myself. By making Miss Lilac feel uncomfortable, I have failed in my duties as an attendant.
Marco, you is not bad, man.
Are you really going to do this? To help Lilac fulfill her wish?
By the way, I've tinkered with the audio settings a bit again recently. How is the audio balancing for you, Marco? And let's see, Knight. I prepared weapons for the ethereals. I'm sorry, but that girl doesn't stand a chance against ethereals.
Yes, I will. However, the wish I will help her fulfill is what her heart truly desires. If I'm correct in my suspicions, she doesn't simply wish to join Mockingbird. That is only what's on the surface. She has other needs, emotional needs, that are truly what she seeks to fulfill.
He seeks acceptance.
The fish has taken the bait.
Fish? What fish?
Where?
That organization